Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click the bell icon at the top of the page to get notified when I post a new video. Please give this video a thumbs up. Universal Channeling. Channeling the Conscious Universe. Blossom Goodchild, Channeling the Federation of Light, January 18, 2019. Blossom Goodchild. Good morning to you. How would you like to conduct today's communication? Federation of Light. Firstly, by welcoming each and every one into their hearts. For it is there that we wish to enter. For should one choose not to do so whilst reading our conversations, then that which we offer is received from a shallower perspective. When one enters into their heart and breathes in and out deeply for a few minutes, that which they receive is absorbed by the soul self on a higher vibration. The energy in which these words carry, awaken layers within and therefore, are accepted on a level that allows a deeper understanding of that which is offered. Keep in mind too, that the position/level you have upgraded yourselves to, is very different from that of say, 5 of your years ago. Therefore, the same words are accepted on a higher vibration of self and therefore, resonate more fully. If one were to take a journey down memory lane and reread many of our communications with you Blossom, although one may think, oh yes, I know all this, if read, through /of/as, the silence of the heart, that which is picked up, is received differently now, from the many years ago that one first encountered a particular message. Because you, each one, are vastly different in self now, than you were, even, this time last year. Your energy is vibrating now, within a higher frequency. Therefore, all that you are, is able to feel more of itself. As everything is moving up, the veil between worlds is thinning. Therefore, communication is becoming easier and lighter in its methods. Blossom Goodchild. I feel I will have to leave it for today. We do not seem to be flowing as easily as we normally do. Although, it may read as such. So much for your last sentence about it becoming lighter and easier. I will try again another time. Federation of Light. Friday, January 11th. Blossom Goodchild. Okay. I am back. That is lovely to hear about communication becoming easier. Yet right now, it doesn't seem to be the case, not sure that we are linked in yet? Are we? Federation of Light. Yes, we are, dearest Blossom. And welcome, once again. The hesitation you are experiencing is due to the upgrading of our energies connecting with yours. We are coming through to you on a different frequency and therefore, there is certain rewiring taking place within you, in order for your frequency to become balanced within the frequency that we are connecting to you within. It is not that our conversations will be seen to be necessarily of a higher vibration, as in the wordings that we bring forth, the subject matter, for instance. It is more so, to do with the vibration carried within the same words. This vibration will connect with those who read these conversations and assist to uplift/upgrade the frequency of the reader in a subtle, yet, profound direction, in order for one to absorb the light that is carried within them. Blossom Goodchild. Can I ask how light can be carried within words? Federation of Light. Dearest Blossom, everything is light, as you know. On a more practical way of explanation, we would take your thoughts to that of a light switch on a wall that has the mechanism of a dimmer switch, up or down for a brighter or dimmer mood setting. That which we bring forth in energy now, is of higher vibration and therefore, the light within that vibration is stronger and brighter. The level of expansion in which each individual soul self has progressed to, will allow the coded messages to be received in the correct frequency to match that of each soul. Blossom Goodchild. How can/does that work? Federation of Light. Because all energy is from /of the divine. There is not one impossibility. Think about that. Not one. We have been speaking recently about coding. We would put it this way. Imagine your particular vibration emitting a code. Each one different, depending on their thoughts and mindset at any given time. As one reads this particular transmission, for instance, their brain patterns are continually changing the codes coming from within that individual. The words and the love that we offer within our purpose to assist your planet are coded within a frequency of that love. As souls read, the codes emit their frequency to each individual. Yet, depending on the coding the individual is resonating upon/within, the codes from us will change in order to fall in with the level of understanding that the individual is capable of, depending on their progressed level of expansion. So, we would say that although there is the basic fundamental code within these words of higher love emission, when read by each individual they adjust to the temperament of that soul. At the same time, working with the codes that the individual presents and mathematically, if you like, raising the frequency that the soul emits by slightly adjusting the codes that are coming in to match them. To unite with them. Blossom Goodchild. This is all very complicated. Federation of Light. Dearest Blossom, these codes are beyond comprehension. Yet, in the knowing that they exist and in the thoughts of them rising up to greet the dawn, much change can take place. Within basic maths. Blossom Goodchild. You're kidding me, right? We are not about to talk about maths, like, my biggest no-no. Federation of Light. We shall keep it plain and simple. Within basic maths, one cannot take sums to a more in-depth working without the progressive steps to get there. One movement flows through into the next, yet, all the while, taking that original basic sum into a more complicated working out of, if you follow us. Blossom Goodchild. Sort of. Federation of Light. Therefore, one cannot leap, in their coded expression of self, from a particular code, into one that is far higher in its expression, just like that, because it needs to take the steps to get there, in order to arrive at its present conclusion. Blossom Goodchild. For the second time, I bring this to a close. It is just not flowing easily. It may read that way, yet it's not like that in my head. I have no doubt this is the Federation of Light. Could very well be me, and my energy at the moment. I'll try for the third time, another time. Over and out for now. Federation of Light. Would you care to stay? Blossom Goodchild. I would love to. I would love to get this done. Federation of Light. Then let us have a little shake about and reset our energy as it flows through. Blossom Goodchild. How do we do that? Federation of Light. You do yours, we will do ours. Blossom Goodchild. How? Federation of Light. Thought patterns. Change your thoughts, and your energy changes. Would you admit to being a little off at the moment? Blossom Goodchild. Yes. I feel frustrated that this isn't completed for the second time. I feel as if there is a brick wall, a blockage. Nope, not happening. I'll leave it for now. See you later, alligator. Federation of Light. Wednesday, January 16th. Blossom Goodchild. Okay chaps. Feeling very much like you are ready to communicate fully, at last, so, let's go for it. Federation of Light. Welcome to this communication and may we offer condolences for the previous messages not being able to come forth. Blossom Goodchild. Condolences? Doesn't that mean sympathy? Federation of Light. In terms of usage, mostly yes. Yet, we are aware of the frustration it caused you and therefore, we make this suggestion in a light-hearted fashion. Blossom Goodchild. No worries. Here we are. I have to say that the energies I am feeling of late are through the roof. It is quite difficult to be grounded. Nothing is seeming real, sort of thing. I am just here, in it, doing, yet, sort of floating. Difficult to describe. Federation of Light. The energies indeed, are impactful. They are seriously flooding through, for way of explanation. In that, there has been a rush, a force, streaming through, as this is necessary to up the plan in order for that which lies ahead, that which is incoming to do its thing. Blossom Goodchild. Okay. Let's stop right there. You say. As this is necessary to up the plan in order for that which lies ahead, that which is incoming to do its thing. That could mean anything. What exactly do you mean? Federation of Light. You know us well enough by now, Blossom, to accept that specifics are not something we indulge in. There, of course, is reasoning for this. In that A. Things can change dramatically from one moment to the next, and B. Timelines and propaganda can send things off course at the drop of a hat. Blossom, Goodchild. Is this why you are always telling us to hold on to them? Federation of Light. This and other reasons. Blossom, Goodchild. Can you talk to me about timelines, please? I am not sure I really know what they are. Let alone understand them. Federation of Light. Timelines are the flow of one particular scenario into another on a particular given thread. There can be multiple timelines in any given perspective. A follow-through of a particular plan. And yet, there could be multiple timelines leading to different orientations and outcomes. This is a rather complex matter to explain. For we then get into parallel lifetimes, etc. It can be that the adjustment of minor detail is all that differs from one timeline to that of another. Everything is happening at once. Everything that is possible is happening now. For there is only now. Blossom, Goodchild. Actually, not sure my head is ready to jump down that rabbit hole right now, and I also feel there are other matters you are keen to talk of, yet, I have no idea what they are. Federation of Light. This is correct, Blossom. We would like to talk to you about these stronger energies coming in. They have indeed heightened since the first day of your new year of 2019, as scheduled to do so. And many of you are noticing this, as the energies are affecting one in a different way from perhaps another. You have one foot in the clouds and one on the ground. We need to ask you to anchor both feet onto the ground. Do this by visualizations of varied concepts. Blossom, Goodchild. Could you name a few? Federation of Light. Certainly. Visualize. Tying weighted cement blocks around your ankles. Wearing leaded magnetic boots. See yourself as a kite and wind yourself in. When done, secure the string holder underneath a stone. Putting your feet in earth. Putting your hands in earth. Walking barefoot in sand. Walking in the water's edge. Blossom, Goodchild. Okay, yep. Lovely. Thank you. Federation of Light. You will possibly find that your head is still in the clouds. This is perhaps unavoidable. Yet, as long as you are doing your best to ground yourself, allow the transformation to take place. Yes, Blossom. Transformation. These extreme energies that are coming in are actually changing your beings physically and emotionally, into the next/correct stage of yourself. If you are to exist comfortably in these higher expanded energies, then these changes within and without must take place. You have thought of high energy changes taking place before and experienced such. Yet, we say to you, that this is vastly different. We again use the word extreme to explain why so many of you are feeling different. For some, you will be feeling very out of sorts, very out of body, very not in one place or the other. Others will be experiencing heightened elation of self and prospects of plans personally in place for the journey ahead. Some will be experiencing both from one minute to the next. Literally, as if almost in the same thought/breath, one will have an undepar feeling, coupled with the heightened knowing. Much is gelling. Much is merging. Much is coming together. Accept with grace and ease that which you are feeling. Let it be. Let it become part of you. The floundering/flustered side is releasing the old. The confident knowing side is coming from the new. You. Dearest souls. Lighten up, for this is what is taking place. You are lightening up within this new heightened energy, which up until this point has not been able to filter through. Yet, now, due to the soul selves of so many awakening from the dream into the knowing, a portal, a doorway was opened in the transition from the old year into the new, allowing a huge leap forward. And so many are rising up, feeling these frequencies aligning with the core of their being. Give time to let settle into place. Be kind to yourself as this is occurring. Sleep as much as you need. Many will be experiencing the need to sleep much more. This is a good thing to fall in with. Some are experiencing unsettled sleep patterns, go with this flow, also. If one is lying awake for hours, then simply take the opportunity to breathe deeply. Blossom good child. With the added smile? Federation of Light. With the added smile. The stillness of the night's atmosphere enhances one's judgment on thoughts, and so much can be integrated, as if one was actually asleep. The only detrimental possibility of slash from this, is when the soul chooses to be concerned over the lack of sleep they are getting, when they may have a busy day ahead. You have slash are in the power now to let your thoughts follow through directly into action. So it is merely a question of letting your entire being know that you have energy unlimited at your very fingertips. Now, dearest souls, do you enter into a new phase / beginning, when the power of your thoughts will present to you the manifested reality of those thoughts in a quickness of time that as yet, has been restricted, due to positioning of self and planet within the markers of possibilities. Now, by trusting the truth of yourself, by walking into the power and knowing of who you are, you will experience results that previously you had undermined as becoming that which you desired. Step into your truth. Step into yourselves. Now, feel the power that you are and express it in all that you are. Feel the power that you are and breath it in and out. Feel the power that you are and express it in loving ongoing moments. The more you choose to think about this power that you are, the more it comes into play. Blossom good child. I had an experience the other day, that took me into a situation whereby, many souls were released into the light after being trapped and used by the darkness. Not necessarily in my everyday way of thinking. Yet, nonetheless, there I was, playing a part in releasing many to the light. The lady conducting this happening experienced the sorrow and pain of these souls as they gathered, in my kitchen, to be released. They were from many different Native American tribes and had been massacred and then entrapped by the darkness. I felt very honored to be part of this escape into light experience. Yet, whilst lying awake in the early hours, yes, I am in that category. I felt my power within arise, and my thoughts about the darkness that does this to souls, went to. How dare you? How effing dare you? The power in me at that time was exponential, and it was as if the darkness had absolutely no energy power over me whatsoever. The energy power within me was off the chart. I was not angry, just aware of the strength of my power. I know you would now like to take over, regarding that feeling. Federation of Light. Very much so, Blossom. For this is exactly what we are talking about. These energies flowing in at such a rate and such a force of good, are wiping the planet clean. Yet, it is with your assistance, your role, the role of each one who knows that they are here to do this, to take in / absorb these higher energies and through this power of knowing your truth. Be your light. Be the light. This knowing of how dare you, which you experienced, is your power rising into light. The knowing that darkness has no power. No strength over you at all. The darkness is now of such a weakness that it cannot take hold. It is weakening with every moment, and dissipating into the nothingness from whence it came. Know the light has won. The battle is done. The war is over. The light forces are streaming into your planet and into your being. You are the light force here upon the earth and now. 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 Dearest souls. Comes the good part. Blossom good child. That is so good to hear and feel. Federation of Light. Now is the time for you to take over. Now is the time for you to recover all that was put to sleep. Trust in your knowing. Trust in your feeling. You are feeling the change in you and upon the earth. Therefore, we suggest that you do not adhere to the news feeds that you are fed. When you should hear of the lies, and your radar will tell you those which are and those which are not. Step into your power and from deep within you. Find your how dare you, and you will feel it stir and rise and emit an energy light of such power that it will almost knock your socks off, as you would say. This we feel now is where we choose to end this communication. From reading this and receiving its energy, contained/coded, within, is plentiful enough, in/4, this one session alone. Perhaps you may feel inclined to read and reread, allowing its truth to knock at your door and enter in. It begins, dearest souls, it begins. In preparation for Blossom Goodchild. I love/collect little ornaments of things with dangly legs. I.e. fruits, flowers, fairies, anything really. Perhaps I should try and get one of the Federation of Light, because leaving us dangling, is very much part of what you do. LOL. Yet, accepted and understood. Many thanks. So happy to have got this through. Without question, I have had much interference in my everyday life which I know is designed to send me off track. How dare they? Joy of joys, as we move with such grace into this new and very exciting phase. Next thing you know the event will pop along out of the blue. In gratitude. In loving service. I am. Website, Blossom Goodchild.